Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for SH Figure Arts, Kamen Rider Block RX, and his trusty sidekick, Acrobatter. Alright, and it's been a while since I watched Kamen Rider Block RX, and actually I think I've watched Saban's a version of it as well, which is kind of like the US adaptation. Verbose. So I got this recently from Tatsu Hobby, and I just gotta have it. It's part of my childhood. It's very nostalgic for me. And this is the renewal version. I actually don't own the first one they made, but you know what? I actually like the renewal version, even for the block, Kamen Rider block. Although there's a few things that I didn't like about it, but anyways, I'm happy. I got the renewal. So here we go. It's pretty cool box art. And there's telling you, grab the Acrobatter. Gotta have it. And here's Acrobatter right here. I'm really glad that, excuse me, that this is metallic. It will go along with my Battle Hopper, which is the first one, which is metallic also. I think the re-release one, it's more of a green. It might be a little bit glossy green, but it's not as, metallic. But here we go. Pretty cool. And I also already pre-ordered the Bio Rider and Robo Rider, I think. The other two versions of him. Yep, can't wait for those. But as for bikes goes, it's a hit or miss. I was actually thinking of getting the Road Sector for black, but just at the price, it made me pull off, because it's not worth getting it for 80 to 100 bucks just for an exclusive bike. Unless of course it's a cool looking one, but I for some weird reason I like the Ball Hopper or the Acrobatter more than the more conventional looking bikes. Yeah, but that's just me. Anyways, that's enough for the box, and why don't we take a look? Let's first start with RX. Alright. So before we start, you'll probably notice in my fingers, there's a little bit of black stuff. Nope, that's not Oreo. I was actually doing a little bit of maintenance yesterday, and if you're familiar with grease, it just stays in your hand. Even though you wash it off with that gritty soap for grease, it just stays there, for a few days, and it'll eventually rub off. Yeah, so that's that. Just want to point it out, but my hands are clean for the most part. Alright, so we have a black RX here. Pretty cool. That's a variety of hands there. And we got basically 6 pairs of hands. Total 12. That's a lot. Alright, so take this off. And there goes the hands. I kind of wish it's kind of like Sailor Moon, where it's in a separate shell, so you don't end up doing this each time you want to take them out. But I think for the most part, I'm just gonna... Where does this part go? Okay. I'm just gonna put them in a zippy bag. Alright, so take out RX here. It's my first Black RX figure, as I mentioned before. Pretty cool. I really wish they make a renewal SIC version of Kamen Rider Black. More of that has that armored look, kind of like the Kamen Rider that did the 1 and 2. Anyways, pretty cool. Right, so let's take a closer look at this guy. We got this compound eyes. Then you got the really shiny black finish on top. Then it goes on with the matte shoulders, or matte black on the shoulders here. Then you have the green, really nice, the henshin belt, and now you're starting to see these creases here, as if he's wearing the rubber suit. Pretty cool, and that's one thing the renewal is kind of going for. Really cool. Then here in the chest part, it's clear plastic with the silver inside the details. Then you have a golden insignia for him, the RX. Pretty cool. And again, the creases. That's amazing. And in terms of articulation, knee bend, really good. Ankle here. Let's see. Bend the elbow. Wrist. Yes, a communicator here, or a watch. I think that's for, maybe for Acrobatter. It's been a while since I watched the show. But something tells me it's that. It's kind of interesting too, it's on the left. Although, that's one of those, when I grow up, people tell me to put your watch on your left. But it's kind of weird. Since I'm right-handed, why not put it on my right hand? Is it because so it doesn't get away when you're doing things? You know, just out of curiosity, why, if you're right-handed, put your watch on the left hand? Yeah. Anyways, that's that. And pretty cool figure. Very solid. I have no problems with it. Alright, so we have a variety of hands, and I'm just going to quickly go over that. So you have the closed fist already, then you have the, you know, Kamen Rider chop. And this one's just open hand, which, I mean, yeah. And again, these are pairs. Then we're going to use this later on. This is for using the motorcycle, or the Acrobatter. And you have one which is just pointing, well, I think this is for the sword, holding the sword. And you have another one, you have a pair of this guy here, which is another pose. Alright, so I'm just gonna use the one for the sword. Take this out. Get the bulge right there. There we go. And I think he always grabs his yep. So I think this one just comes out of his belt. Like it materializes there. And you can take it out. And you can do his as if he's pulling it out here. Then I guess you have this, as we've seen in the box. I actually haven't looked at the instruction manual. But there we go. So if only a portion of it is coming out. Pretty cool. And I like how they've added a white on the bottom here. It's a cool effect for a beam saber. Gee, yeah, it might be called differently. But yeah, and after you pull it all out, it materializes to this. And this reminds me of Kamen Rider, the first one, where it's kind of like the pinwheel, where it's using the power of the air pressure. So that's pretty cool. And there we go. Kamen Rider RX. And let's see. Oh, there we go. Ah, maybe I'm doing it wrong. So you have a different belt with a point there. Okay, so before you take it out, I guess this part here connects to this part of the belt, like so. Although I think you can support it with just holding it, like, you know, in front. It'll well, when you swap that out. Let's see if I can take this out. Seems like that's gonna be a real troublesome to do, to pry this out. Probably not gonna do that. It's 2 pegs there, and okay, there's a little notch underneath, and I think that's how you're gonna pull it out. But it's one of those that, you know what, I don't really need to pull it out. It's there if you ever get this figure and you wanna try it out. It gives you that option. But for me, I'm happy with this. Sure, I kind of like using this one more. But that's about it for RX. Let's go take a look at Acrobatter. Alright, we have the Acrobatter here. Pretty cool. Again, I really like the metallic blue on this, as well as the design of the yellow, white stripes. It's very fitting of an upgrade of the bile hopper. Really nice. And you have this kickstand here. You get the mufflers. You get the wheel. Pretty cool. And also has the chain here. Kind of just wish that the chain also moves, but that could lead to certain problems in the future, so probably best not. And you have flexible brake. Yeah, really awesome. Alright, to put this on, you gotta use this pair of hands right here. It's kind of open. Actually, at first, like, I'm not too sure what that is for, but that's what it is. It's different from the other one. There's one that's usually used for holding, well, I thought it was used for holding the handlebars, but apparently it doesn't work because the thumb and the fingers are fused and it's just not big enough for the handlebars. This one worked pretty well. And there you go. And another thing I want to point out is, if you have the Kamen Rider Black, this one, well, the renewal comes with it already, which is great. But this one kind of pinches the handlebars, or makes it bend a little bit. So I think this is a great improvement that they have added. And that's about it for the review. Again, I'm very happy to have these figures, especially the first Battle Hopper, which is metallic and green. That's kind of hard to find now, but I'm very fortunate to have it. And again, I got mine from Tatsu Hobby. I highly recommend to pre-order your figures, especially this ones. They're high in demand, and I think he has Bio Rider up, and even maybe a Robo Rider. So those are upcoming. I can't wait for those. And again, you can also get exclusives, kind of like Road Sector. Just send an email to Alex at Tatsu Hobby. So that'll be info@tatsuhobby.com. So for any pre-orders, or if you want to pre-order an exclusive, you can just ask them. Yeah, that's about it for the review. If you have any questions, let me know. And someone's gonna ask me which one I'm gonna pick between these two. That's really tough. But putting the figures being rare and hard to find, just putting that aside, if I can get them at any time, which one will I pick? I would have to go with the RX, although I kind of like the Ball Hopper design more, but as a set, I will get this one. This is a really great upgrade to the Ball Hopper, the Acrobatter. It looks amazing, as well as the RX. He has a sword, can go around there, and just overall, I like the aesthetic of the RX a little bit more in terms of the figure as opposed to the black. I still find the joints a little off for me, so again, that's why I'm going with the RX. And yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions, let me know. Till then, this is Meats. Thanks for watching.